All right. How are we doing, guys? My name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And we're continuing the RWBY reaction journey. We're doing things a little bit different today, where we are testing how we're going to do things in the future. So he's at his house, I am at mine. Clearly, he's going to have a slightly lower quality, but we will very soon up him up to where he needs to be. So, we're going to get him a better microphone, and we're going to get him a well, the camera's not terrible. Camera's not terrible, but we just really need to get you a better microphone, right? So he's gonna be a little lackluster on the audio side, but it's not gonna be too terrible. So other than that, what do we happen last time? I guess. So do you want to do it, or okay? I guess you do it. You do it. Yeah, you do it. You do it. No, you got it.
Okay, you got it. Okay. So. Well, how did we start off last time, though? I mean, I know we got to, the Hound reveal and all that, but what did we start off with that episode?
So it started with Nora waking up.
Oh, Nora waking up. Didn't it also start with
Penny was brought in?
No. I thought am I tripping? I thought it
started with Crow.
The explosion.
Yeah.
Because we thought we couldn't tell whether it was a crow or a raven, but now
it was actually a crow because in the subtitle version it said crow calling.
Okay,
so it was crow. It was not raven.
All right, so it's a crow.
Cheers.
So we see that to start off with. We see the explosion. We see him get out. But in the process, we did not see. Oh, we saw Watts get taken away with Cinder after the fact.
Yes.
But we did not see who had escaped in the beginning.
Yes, we saw Robin underneath the rubble, or actually rubble falling on. I'm assuming Crow maybe got her, or maybe I still have faith Raven's going to show up. Maybe Raven helped out, and we had Jacques just nowhere to be seen.
Yeah,
Cinder didn't take him, and I doubt that Crow would take him, but who knows?
Yep. And then we went back to the manor. You said, and then Penny falls out of the sky. Bing, bada, boom. Your wife's Penny here, covered in green goo. And they bring her inside. My man, what's the dude's name again? The dwarf dude?
Klein.
He starts working on her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, her insides are pretty close to human, so I can kind of work on her. Starts working on her. Then her eyes turn red, and it's like, yo, what's going on? And then in the process, a Grim shows up, and not just any Grim, the freaking Hound.
Also remember that the power went out, and that's why they left.
Went out,
yes, that's why they left.
And they went to go. That's right. They went to go start the generator, and it was actually Blake and RWBY that went to go do the generator.
Very good duo time, because they never really get to talk ever.
Yeah, it's funny because we had just talked about how Blake really never got much of her character besides when she was with her family. But so we got to see that, and then the Hound comes. They start brawling outside, getting it. And then Weiss jumps in the mix. She comes out and goes, "Yo, what's going on?" And then they realize that the Hound is trying to track Penny because it's dropping them, realizing that that's not, they're not Penny. They just have her blood on them. So they chase the Hound down. Well, I guess whatever the heck she has. And the Hound actually gets inside and actually meets Penny and actually gets a hold of Penny, breaks her aura, grabs her. And then they're actually able to take down the Hound by the end of the episode. Come to find out that it wasn't just a Hound, though, or it wasn't just a Grim. It was infused with what we believe to be a silver-eyed Faunus.
Yes.
So we don't know who it is, what they're capable of, or how it happened. We just know that Salem somehow has infused it with a Grim. So
yes, and that was also the 100th episode of RWBY, if you did not know.
Oh, that's right. You told me
so it was a pretty big reveal. I was actually watching some reactions, and people were very shocked that Salem would do something like this, and I'm like, what? No.
Why would you be shocked?
Like this, like she's trying to destroy literally everything, and I don't know. Maybe in the moment I was shocked, and I can agree with them, but some people were like mind boggled that this would even be a concept. I'm like, what?
Why?
I'm like, she's literally trying to kill everyone so she can kill herself.
She's doing it at all costs. She has no care at all costs.
And when your 100% goal, when your final goal is to end it all, as Tyrion said, morphing someone into a Grim is not that big of a deal in comparison to destroying all of the world.
I mean, at the end of the day, she's destroying everything, so she doesn't matter how she does it. I mean, if she's destroying things to destroy things, what's the difference? I mean,
If it doesn't matter if it's inhumane or not. Like if your objective is to literally kill everything.
I don't know how is that surprising when she killed her own kids. I don't understand how
well, we don't actually know. Not that was off screen. So, but we're assuming so.
Well, she was willing to put her own kids at harm's risk. We'll put it like that.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Very true. Very true.
I don't think.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say. So I don't think that's out of her.
Yeah.
Being.
Makes sense. So I'm pretty much banking on it being Silver Eyes. I'm thinking that's the cost because they wanted for the grimification, if you would. Mm-hmm. So the grim human or grim person. Grim person, I think that's what they called in the credits. Yeah. So I'm banking on it being similar to Salem's scenario, how she was infused with the pool of light, becoming immortal, and then she went into the pool of darkness and then became a creation desiring pure destruction, right? Yep. So it's a similar thing because they stated that the Silver Eyes are light themselves. This is what Maria said back in volume 6. They said they are light themselves. So I'm assuming that the Silver-Eyed Warriors are able to survive the grimification to an extent where they're still person-like, but they become a hybrid, kind of like but in a different way than Cinder, because Cinder's not silver-eyed and she could become a full-on Grim, if that makes sense. I'm thinking that, I mean, I think she's gonna die before she becomes a full Grim, but I think obviously I think she may end up with like an arm and a leg. That'll be a Grim. Right. Huh. I think maybe like it'll be like a scar that'll like go up to like her cheek or something. Yeah. Like a grim part that'll like couple little pieces there. Because she does have that eye thing, but there was no Grim on that, so I think it'll eventually make its way up there.
Okay.
So
respect.
So for this chapter, the way they've been doing this volume, they've been doing it with splits. So they had Team Yang and they had Team RWBY. Mm-hmm. So I think we're not going to get very much of Team RWBY this time. We may get a little bit because she's the main character. Yeah. But I think this one's going to be probably focused on Team Yang because in chapter 1 we had them all together and then they split. So then chapter 2 we got Team Yang. Mm-hmm. Or actually no, chapter 2 we got them all. I'm sorry. Chapter 3 we got Team RWBY. Chapter 4 we got Team Yang. Chapter 5 we got Team RWBY, I think. Mm-hmm. Right? Did we? What happened in chapter 5? Chapter 5 was Amity Arena. So we didn't get either one of them. So we had 3 parties. Right? So, and then we had, I mean, which is what you have to do when everything's supposed to be within like 2 days, I think they said. Yeah. So, you have to spread the story around. So now we have to know what's happening with Team Yang infiltrating the whale. Yep. So who's at the whale that we know of? We know we have Oscar Pen, which that's what they call Oscar and Ozma. Oscar Pen, that's what they call him. So we have Oscar Pen, we have Salem, we have Emerald, we have Hazel. Tyrion and Mercury just left. I think that's a very important distinction. I think it's very important because I think they're going to leave. And I think them leaving might cost them something, which is something why I questioned. I don't know if you went back and watched my solar reactions yet, but I questioned why that would be the exact time that they would do that. And I think that was going to cost her.
You said that last time we reacted also. You said, I don't think that was the right timing. You said
that because I don't think, strategically speaking, that would be the right time to do that. I mean, when you're in the middle of an attack, why split your forces? Focus on one and finish the job and then go worry about the other one.
Well, I think we had came to the assumption that she wanted to at least get her foot in the door. Now that everyone's on high alert on her and what she is, that maybe she was thinking, let's go ahead and get her foot in the door at somewhere then, I guess, or the next place. Because I mean, I'd rather have someone there getting us set up versus us having to just go in and go against all of them. You know,
but this could be a fault of Salem, her being arrogant enough to think that she can do this on her own, which she may be able to. But I think the first piece of victory might come out of this for the heroes. Yeah. So we're going to see Team Yang confront people, or maybe they won't confront. I don't know, because they may be able to hide with Jean and Ren, but I don't know Salem's abilities. I mean, she's obviously has magic. Maybe she has some sort of sensory magic that'll be like, I know you're here. I mean,
yeah, it's true.
But like, yeah, you tried to slip by me. I know you're here, right? The second like you're walking on my whale. I know where you are, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't. So we honestly may get a Team Yang confrontation with Salem, which I think would be incredible, right? Because I don't think any of the heroes have actually had actually, no, none of them have had a visual of them outside of her, out of 6-3 when they got the vision, and at the and 7-11, I believe. Yeah, 7-11, where the orb, where the seer cracked open, and then that the smoke.
They also got to see her through Emerald as well when they got in a fight, and Emerald.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be the first time.
That would be the first time. Yeah, that was actually the first time.
Yep. Completely. That would be the first time, and then, yeah, and so there's 3 times they've had visual, but none of which were Salem herself, and Salem herself is far scarier than any sort of vision.
Oh yeah, of course.
When she can actually grab you.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, we saw in the mid trailer how she was like ready to stab Oscar's eyes.
Yeah, she like grabbed him by the face and.
I'm thinking that Hazel's going to maybe try to restrain Salem, possibly.
Really?
I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. I think he's either going to, because we've only seen him fight one time. I'm ready for him to fight again, right? Yeah. His story is very shallow, right? He has a very shallow story. It's a simple revenge story, but I think he's going to be. I think his heart will be easily swayed, as Salem would usually say. So I think with Ozpin and Oscar doing the exact same thing, I think that they're going to be able to flip him. Because their objective isn't to make him like Oscar or Ozpin. It's just to make him realize that helping her is really the not good option. So I think he's going to use the smoke, because in the opener we see that the smoke comes out, and I don't know if that's the creation or if that is the very familiar and exact copy of the lamp, in which you've already seen. So but I think this is a Yang episode, or a team Yang, not Yang herself. We may get Yang, so we may get a lot of Yang, but I think this is where we're at. So
I'm down. Let's do it.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this one's called Witch, by the way. So I think this is going to be very Salem heavy too. That's why I'm also thinking that we're going to get some Team Yang, maybe first fight against Salem. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I don't know what we're expecting. Maybe Emerald will assist. But in terms of people that are on the thing, I'm pretty sure that's all we got. Oh, also, I do want to talk about, we have to remember, if this is exactly after, and they do cut to RWBY, RWBY's aura is broken.
Yes.
So we have to remember that. She cannot use her speed to get away. If there's some time that passes, maybe she can recover a little bit. And we also have to keep in mind that they haven't slept since literally mid-Volume 7. So it's been roughly 24 hours.
Okay.
So that they've been awake. Maybe even longer. Maybe pushing up to 36 now. Which means they're all really tired, right?
They tired.
I don't remember if Blake's aura broke in that fight.
I don't remember. I don't believe it did. Actually, yes, it did, because remember RWBY had to save her.
Yeah, but I don't know if I saw it break. I don't know. I wish Blake had done more in that fight.
Yeah.
Because they seemed to fodderize her right there.
Yeah.
It was a good fight, but the more I watched it, the more I realized how fodderized they made her.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she is a huntress. I mean, bottom line.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, she is kind of nasty too with her moveset.
All right, good. More Atlas War. We may get Aesops too. Aesops are also headed there. I forgot about them.
Yeah, Aesop's are a part of that because they have to deliver the bomb.
Yeah.
So.
But they said that they would wait until the last possible second. Oh my gosh, dude, look at this. This is like a horror movie. Oh, they're in. Oh, okay. But remember, the flying monkeys are on the roof.
Well,
not all of them,
yeah.
but some of them.
harrowing.
We're not in the clear yet.
Unless she deployed them all.
And find Oscar before the Aesops blow us to pieces.
How are we supposed to find Oscar? It's going to be like finding a needle in a giant whale. That's a good idea.
I might be able to help. I can sense spikes of people's emotions, I think. It happened on
Spikes of people's emotions. That's right, because he unlocked his semblance.
Yep. Well, he evolved it.
That's new.
Evolved it.
Maybe one of them is Oscar?
I can sort of tell where they are, but not who. They're more or less in the same area, though. Further in. I can lead.
Hey, you don't have to drain yourself. I can help too.
Yeah, good thinking.
Let's go.
Well, lead the way.
Let's go. Finally. Ren's in tune with his emotions. That's why his semblance evolved. I loved it.
Yep.
She brushed off her bumps and bruises, for nothing hurt worse than the loneliness in her chest.
I recognize that. The girl who fell through the world.
Oh.
I shouldn't be surprised you're so familiar with fairy tales.
I've lived through my share of them.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
I thought the idea of falling through Remnant into a new world was exciting. I never understood why she was so sad when she finally made it back home. But now, it makes more sense.
She wasn't the same girl anymore.
Yeah.
I think this plan to divide might have run its course. It's time we start thinking about a way out.
True.
Not having arcane certainly limits the options, so...
No. I don't like what happens when we use magic. Every time we use it, I can feel us merging faster. I'm not ready for that.
I don't blame you. Honestly, I think you're doing just fine on your own.
Oh boy. He's like, come here.
Listen up, everyone. We're keeping this LZ clear for the
A blue-haired dude? Is that a Marigold? Oh no, that's Team Funky.
We'll continue to spit out Grim and we lose the city. Is that
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
That's Team Funky. Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know a
It
tune
is
for
Team
this,
Funky.
huh?
I don't know that anybody does.
Another wave incoming. Keep them back.
Move, move, move! What? They're just kids.
You can hash out your issues later. Right now, just kill Grim.
Oof. Oh, that's from the trailer. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Here we go.
Why did you bring me here?
I've been thinking about what you said. If it's a lie, and I took that lie to Salem, the punishment would fall on my head before yours. If what you said is true, and I use the password myself, well, I don't know what happens when this thing activates. So let's see if you're bluffing.
Want me to summon her?
Either way, it'll tell me what I need to know.
What
Okay.
are you doing?
Oh, Emerald's there too?
Let's find out.
Oh.
Oh.
Salem's about to be pissed.
Yeah, this is why.
So
Salem
time
gets
froze.
pissed.
Time should freeze. Yep.
Yep.
So therefore, technically, unless Salem's magic would allow her to be.
Hello again, old man. Did you have a question for me?
Actually, I think all my questions are answered now.
Oh.
Going to do?
What Gretchen would have done. And that starts with getting you away from here.
So they have to ask a question.
I'm going to need something before I go.
So,
just to be clear.
Jen says she has to use a voice.
Do you have a question for me?
Oh, she might be pissed.
No, but we'll be bringing you with us.
The moment we move that thing, this place goes on high alert. Better to get you out first.
But
I'll come back for it. Not like she knows the password anyway.
No, Jen says she wasn't going to be allowed to be used without a question again. Is this a fallacy that they're doing? No. Okay.
I guess so. Oh,
Who's that?
Neo!
Oh my gosh! Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, Neo. She can use the code.
Tracking at the same time.
Do you guys need a minute?
We don't know how much longer we have. Why don't you give masking a break? Give me directions and...
How would Neo use it if she's mute?
Thanks.
Like I said, I don't think she... I think she can talk. I just think she doesn't.
Okay.
Well, at least you guys being friends again takes the sting out of impending doom.
Okay.
It's okay to be afraid, you know. You don't always have to hide it with a joke.
Dang!
Glad I'm not the only one who's scared.
Of course I'm scared. Him, on the other hand, there's no fear at all. I can see it. He believes we're going to get this done.
And that's why
And I do
Jean
too.
is the leader, my guy.
Oh gosh, she's running away.
Mask is right now.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I think this is a regular seer.
Oh no, dude, you better mask.
Oh.
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 You sure he'll be okay on his own?
I don't know. We just need to get... Wait.
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Mom's here.
Oh no.
Have you gotten what we need yet?
Oh no.
He has
Oh, good distraction. Good distraction.
Guests. The lamp. Find them.
Oh!
Oh!
Look at the way she moved.
What now?
Oh, she's moving.
Best.
Oh, dude.
Into danger.
They're about to fight
she-
Salem. They're about to fight Salem.
Forward, but sure.
Oh, there won't be much fighting. It'll be called getting bodied. But yeah.
No matter what.
Well, we don't know her physical capabilities. We know she has magic and that she's long-term range. She's very scary. Yo, he cut his hair?
I mean, she went hand-to-hand combat with Ozma, and we know Ozma has got the hands.
Could have been a really long-term fight, though.
The payload.
Touche.
The LZ now.
Oh, this is the bomb.
Come on, Juan.
Juan. Still getting his name wrong.
Yeah.
The clown.
Oh no.
No, wait! Stop!
Oscar!
Wait, what?
She was masking him as yo.
Mines nearby.
What?
What's going on here?
It's a long story.
You're gonna have to try and summarize it. Why should we trust you?
Because she's scared. Just
Or maybe because I know how to get out of here. Anybody coming?
Yeah. You're the most attractive one. I mean, what?
Wait, what?
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
This is it, everyone.
I thought Hazel took that
Path to
cake.
monster.
No, I'm just kidding.
We get the payload aboard.
Maybe.
Set the timer. And
They might still be alive in there.
I gave them their window. We can't wait any longer.
Would you say the same thing if it was your sister inside? Are you gonna tell her what you did to her friends?
Yes, Mara. Because that's my duty. Now you do yours.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he dies. Like, in like a sacrificial way.
Yeah, I remember you brought this up last time. I see it. Oh god.
The mouth is gonna close.
It's her.
It's her.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Oh, Emerald. Oh, Emerald's dead. Emerald's dead.
I've been honing that semblance of yours.
Oh! Okay, here we go. Oh!
Oh!
Dude, what a face!
Let them go!
She gonna take her arm?
Who's
Okay,
that?
that's Ospen. He has magic.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
a
that's
lot, but
right.
he has a little bit.
Oh no, dude! Oh! Dude, did she kill Emerald right here?
What did you do with the lamp?
Nothing.
It's missing. Where is it?
I didn't do anything with it.
Where is it?
Dude, this is crazy, bro.
Dude, Salem's pissed.
How you've diminished. How you've lessened yourself. And for what? These children? This ruined world? Why do you keep coming back?
Why do you? All of this endless death.
This is so good.
Something bad happened to you once upon a time. Nobody gets a fairy tale ending. Everything I've lost. Every person I've lost. It's because of you.
And who is it I've taken from you?
Oh no.
Summer Rose. My mom.
Oh, okay. She finally referred to her as mom.
Her again.
Your Grace.
She's not dead.
Hazel. I found our guests.
No!
This one was helping them. Take the boy back to his chamber. I have work to do with this one.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
No, he's about to sacrifice himself right now. I can just I can taste it. It's in the air. It's gonna happen.
I don't want Hazel to die, dude.
Hazel's dead. He's gone.
No more Gretchen's, boy.
What did you just give her? Oh, you just gave him.
Really don't know.
Cause he killed her.
Oh! Yeah,
He killed her over and over again.
Because she allowed him to. Oh, dude, what?
Dude, I actually have chills on my arms.
Dude, the whole
Blue?
team is turning. The whole team is turning on her. Oh,
Oh, dude, what?
he has all different type of dust in him.
Go.
She knows. Yeah, he's dead. No, Hazel's dead, dude.
Decided against vengeance for your sister after all this time.
I'm doing what Gretchen would have done.
She knew he was gonna do it.
Uh-oh.
But this is a fight that's happened before, but maybe not to this extent.
Yeah.
Oh, good use.
The problem is the
Okay. Oh.
The problem is if he overuses crystals, he can kill himself, right?
He's sacrificing himself.
Come on, everyone!
Everyone
Yeah, I know
knows
that.
it. He doesn't care.
Oscar?
She'll just come after us.
Oscar, no, you can't
Oh
kill
wait,
him,
no.
dude.
The staff has secrets. What can it do? Dude, she's kind of savage though.
Dude, what if she just...
Okay, what's the staff do?
Did you just stop time? Oh.
Oh!
Oh!
What does it do?
Do it.
Dude, what is going on right now?
Oh!
What? What just happened?
That's the end of the episode. Has to be.
Dude! No! I have to wait till next Saturday? I have to wait till next Saturday?
And you wanted me to wait till Monday?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Okay.
Yo, that might take it as my favorite chapter, dog. That might be my favorite chapter. Yo.
Okay, so we have to dissect this. Okay. Is it easy to do? Easy to do. Easy. Break this off. I don't think she has robo arms. I don't think those are robo arms, but it's definitely really interesting.
Dude. The whole squad turned on her. Well, not the whole squad, Emerald and Hazel.
But she didn't care.
Wow.
Look at this dude.
Yeah, he's dead. He's so dead, dude.
Okay. So I think, I mean, I was right on everything I said.
Pretty right. Yeah.
So, Hazel is sacrificing himself. Mm-hmm. We got a confrontation with Salem. Mm-hmm. This was just a pure Team Yang thing. Dude, I'm on point, bro.
No, you seem like you've been watching this show for a while.
I understand their story already. So we have a they got in.
Yep.
Good stuff, right? We get some Ren coming more in motion with his more intact with his emotions. Very good. Got to kind of call out Yang and everything. Got to see that Jean is not fearful, which is incredible because he's in the middle of a freaking whale.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah.
Dude, cracking jokes in Salem's hideout. Love it.
And then we get this, where there's a story here that he tells.
The idea of falling through Remnant.
And we've heard this story before. Not heard it, but we've heard about it before.
I shouldn't be surprised you're so familiar with fairy tales. The loneliness in her chest. She brushed off her bumps and bruises. For nothing hurt worse than the loneliness in her chest.
Brushed off her bumps and bruises. So that'd be like just saying that she is not worried about her physical.
Yeah, she's lonely because Ozma was taken from her.
The biggest pain is in her heart. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the name of the story is the girl who fell through the world.
Yeah. Is this a real fairy tale, or this is an in thing?
It's an in story fairy tale.
Okay, in story.
And I'm assuming it's referencing when she fell into the thing of light and fell into the thing of darkness. And
yeah,
that would be her falling into the world, and then she, changed her ways. Loneliness.
Because I'm still, the one fairy tale that was mentioned was the Shallow Sea way back in the day that I haven't had a direct reference to.
Yeah. But they did say, I believe when the fairy tales were being brought up, that this is one of them. Like this was named. The name of it was named. The girl who fell through the world was named.
No, this is I've never heard this one.
It sounds familiar. I feel
there was the girl in the tower.
Maybe the girl in the tower. No, I could have sworn I heard the girl fell through the world. Maybe I'm wrong. When they were going through like a list of fairy tales, I forgot what episode that was. But
if it was Pyrrha, she mentioned the girl in the tower, the two brothers in the shallow sea, and then and the maidens.
Okay, never mind. Then it was that one. Then it was the girl in the tower. That's what I mixed up.
So because this is a new one, which Ozpin was like, yeah, I've heard that one before, and then.
The idea of falling through Remnant into a new world was exciting.
So he's talking about himself because he wanted to stop being a farm boy or farmhand, and wanted to actually do something. And then even in the beginning, when he was first abducted by the Hound, he was like, I was starting to feel like myself.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Huh.
So apparently, every time he uses magic, which he voluntarily does later, and twice. The second one is at the chapter end, which I was like, oh man, this is just a chapter end thing right here. So he uses magic twice, so he's voluntarily and like speeding up the process.
Yep.
That's a little piece that we now know about his fusion. This man comes and grabs him, but the big part. Oh wait, no. I guess this part isn't here yet. He grabs, but we have a Team Funky.
Yep.
FNKI. So. I thought this was this might be a Marigold, actually. Blue-haired dude.
Could be.
Maybe related to May and look at these boots, all these boots, and then you have. Sorry, that's funny. But this is interesting that they're bringing in non-huntsmen. Like, I don't think they're huntsmen. They might be huntsmen. I don't know what their titles are, but they were. They're attending the academy.
If the girls were awarded, they could have been awarded their huntsmen and huntsmen.
Yeah. We don't know their status, but either way, we can assume that if these four are here, we can assume that all of the students are here fighting.
Yeah.
So we have a perspective of Ironwood putting not necessarily children, but children on the battlefield. You know what I mean?
He wants all hands on deck.
So they said something. She said something here and I missed it. Oh, you wouldn't have to know a tune for this. Okay.
I don't know that anybody does.
Yeah, so trying to lighten up the mood a little bit, but didn't work. Okay. Nice to see Team Funky, though. So we have Marrow questioning again. Elm is just going straight. So this is where they talk. So he's like, hey, I don't know what this lamp does. But if it's some sort of trap, you're going to do it. And I'm like, that makes sense. And then he does it. Which, I don't know if this is a fallacy, or, I mean, technically it'd be fine, right? Because she said that to Ruby. She said Ruby, or she didn't say Ruby, but, like, the name Ruby. But she said, I will not allow you to use me without a wish again, or without a question again.
Yeah.
So, at this point, he saw it, and he was like, oh, this is real. Oh, that's real. He wasn't lying to me.
He didn't have to even go further.
Because he was like, he's like, all my questions have been answered.
Oh, you truthing. You ain't lying. You truthing.
Did you have a question for me?
So, did you have a question for me? I don't know. I felt like she would have been more demanding, but I guess she only demanded that toward Ruby. So next time Ruby asks it, they have to go. But there's one question though. Now Neo has the lamp. Or with her overactive imagination, her ability, she could have simply just masked it, and it's still sitting there. But no, because in Salem, she said the second it would be removed, it's just an illusion. So she says it's missing, so that means Neo does have it.
Yeah.
You freaking Neo, dude.
I can't believe Neo was in there. Dude, this episode's kind of lit.
Neo's savage, though.
Dude. Yo, this is a good chapter, my guy.
Yeah, you're telling me. Yo, hello? Can I stop highlighting this crap? Hello? Thank you. All right, so here we get them masking. So he's masking all three of them. Just kind of walking. Aura's running kind of low. Get a little, like I said, the more emotion and tactful thing. And then he's losing his... Like I said, they were already running low. He can't hold it. And this thing. So I also want to talk about this, because in the previous chapter, when May was flying away... that thing that destroyed the ship, I think that was an alpha seer. This is a seer. I think the giant ones that are floating out, the giant jellyfish looking things, are the alpha versions of these. Yes? No? Okay. Okay. I was like, okay. So I want now that we know that this is Oscar, I want to see. I'm curious Because she would have had to projected it on, because it's not Neo. Wait, unless no, Neo wouldn't have done it. It could have been Neo, but it's not Neo because Neo's not there.
I think she's just well, Salem did say you've been working on that semblance I see or something like that.
Sure, he'll be okay on his own.
I don't know.
So you're sure he'll be okay on his own? Talking about
Hazel.
Hazel.
Yes.
We just need to get. Wait.
And this is why she had to pull him, because he doesn't know better.
Yes, that's why he looks terrified. Okay.
Ah, Hazel.
Because that's a very Oscar look right there.
Yeah.
What we need yet.
He's like, I don't know how to act. She's like, oh God, you saw her eye open right there?
The seers. It seems we have guests. The lamp.
The lamp. So the lamp was moved.
Yeah.
So she knew immediately right there the lamp was moved. This is cool though. I'm sorry. That is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen her do.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool how she ate that grenade to the chest and then just rebuilt herself right there.
What did you say? What'd you say?
Let's do what we do best. Charge blindly into danger.
Okay. That's a very Yang thing. Okay, I'm glad she's kind of going back. Hopefully they kind of get back to her first volume, like 1, 2, and 3, where I like that Yang best.
Yeah.
So we get them fighting. We know obviously that these guys are going to survive this, so that they can at least deliver the bomb, because we saw that.
Yep.
What is this?
Now.
Oh, they're calling the ASOP. So it's not, but 30 seconds later till they're delivering the bomb. But we know they're at least not going to die in the next 30 seconds. So here they're talking about the delivery. She's still fighting with her stuff, but it was a deal technically, so yeah, still gotta go. But then this part,
what is that?
She just blows a hole through the
whale. Yeah.
That's why it's in pain. It's like, ow, stop doing this. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Look at those eyes, dude. Yo, go back. Look at those eyes. Oh no.
Those eyes? Her eyes?
Yeah, dude.
Salem's eyes? Salem's eyes are...
Oh, they're so intense. Look at that. Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh no.
Wait, she stretched her arms right there?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so her magic possesses a physical change?
Yep.
So maybe... Okay. That's not something I thought would be in her magic kit, but okay, sure. I guess she's able to stretch.
The most powerful being on that.
The only other thing would be like that would be her semblance is stretchy, but because I don't even know if Salem has a semblance.
Yeah, I think didn't we come to the conclusion that semblances aren't a thing?
Well, we don't know. It's just a remnant.
People,
maybe magic. Maybe they have an abundance of semblances.
Okay.
So, but I don't know. So.
You really have been honing that semblance of yours.
You really have been honing that semblance of yours. So she's been working on it. Dude, Salem's so hardcore, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, good block. Hold up. Was that an aura break right there?
Yes. It very subtle, but yes.
That was Jean's. That was Jean's aura breaking. Ren's already broke. She just ate it. She just ate it, bro.
And then she just physically forms herself back to normal. Like, I'm chilling, bro. How about you? I'm vibing.
Dude, look at this face, though. Dude, Salem, bro.
She's such a beast in a hit play. Got him.
So this is magic. It doesn't look very strong, but it's something.
Yeah.
Just threw Yang? Okay, so we already knew about this magic.
Yeah.
But apparently this whale is very in tune with magic too.
What did you do with the lamp?
So she's like, what'd you do with the lamp? I didn't do anything, because no one knows that Neo took it.
Yeah.
Which means... Okay, so now we know that she doesn't have, like, complete... Is it omniscience? Is that... No. Omnipresence.
Right
omnipresence on the whale.
Yeah.
She doesn't have omnipresence on the whale, or at least total awareness of everything that's happening on the whale, because she didn't know... There was the normal, you know, like you take the gem and then the alarms go off, right? The pretty basic alarm system.
Yeah.
So that the lamp, she knew immediately that the lamp was gone. So she had some sort of magical something that let her know immediately, or at least maybe the whale figured something out, was told to that this specific thing, when it moves, something needs to happen. So let's see more of this stuff. So this part's really interesting because Summer she never referred to Summer as her mom, except in the very second volume. In the second volume, she said, yeah, she was like our mom. And that was back with Monty's writing.
Yeah.
But then ever since Monty's passing, anytime she's ever talked about Summer, which I don't think is very much, maybe like 2 times, maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
She's referred to her as Ruby's mom.
Yeah.
Right. So this is interesting that they're calling it back to how Monty had Yang referred to.
As mom.
So, yeah.
Who is it I've taken from you, girl?
So she's like, who? So, because she doesn't just go around killing everybody. Right? Her team does it.
Summer Rose, my mom.
So that's really interesting that she brought that relationship into it.
Her again.
Dude.
Her again.
This face.
That slight smile of like arrogance, knowing that like she got it in the bag. Like,
dude, it's like, bro.
Your Grace.
Ah, Hazel. I found our guests. This one was helping them. Take the boy back to his chamber.
All right, so she's like, so she knows that this was faked him. So he's gonna go back.
She put 2 and 2 together. Once she saw Emerald, she put 2 and 2 together.
She does not know what happened inside of the lamp room.
No.
So he went to go get his cane. And he brought it to him. He said, no more Gretchens. Right? So he's not necessarily forgiving him, but he's letting him do... There's a greater good.
Yeah.
So he's not necessarily worried about his personal vengeance. He hasn't forgiven him. So...
He just pretty much told him to chill out with that stuff, is what he told him. Like, hey, no more of that crap you've been doing. But
he's like, for now, this is the bigger threat. I think that's what it is. He said, I think I may still hunt you down. Like, if we survive this, I'm probably still going to be hunting you down and killing you over and over and over. But, because he never said he wasn't. But at the end of the day, like, they do have to beat Salem.
Yeah, exactly. I feel it.
So, and then we get this part. Wait, did he just kind of glide forward? Okay, no, I guess. Clean hit, though. She's like, what? Catch herself with wind. So she's wind magic. Dude, she has everything, bro.
Yeah, she got everything, dog.
But okay, so it was enough. Hazel was enough to make her pull her magic from everywhere else so she could focus on him.
Well,
we have to remember this is interesting. We also don't know.
Man, dude. Hazel's a G, bro.
Go now.
All right, so different types of dust. So that looks like ice, right? Fire, electricity.
What's white?
That, well, they didn't show him inserting the gravity dust.
Yeah.
What is white dust?
Oh.
If that looks like ice, but that's ice. Maybe it's just energy. Okay, it could just be energy because, fire, ice, energy. It could simply just be energy, whatever that means. Because that's what White said in the beginning. I thought she was always referring to the electricity as energy, but it could simply be this.
Hazel.
So she knows. This is the look where it's just like, it's over. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Sacrificing himself. Yeah.
Which makes sense.
So you've decided against vengeance for your sister after all this time.
Against vengeance for your sister. Okay.
I'm doing what Gretchen would have done.
I kind of wish he was a little deeper there in voice, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what this is. I don't know what kind of magic this is. That is something unique. Maybe it's just like precise lightning or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there's like a light and there's like a dark.
Yeah.
This is incredible, though. That's incredible.
Awesome.
He's merging. It's electricity, fire, earth. Oh, it could be earth.
Well, maybe that's what it is.
So maybe the white one was gravity, and then you had earth. Could be it. Yeah. And it just.
Denise.
She didn't look very.
She didn't look like she was.
She's got flat in there.
Boom.
Those are big hits.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. She has the same blood as the pool of annihilation.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's just a really bad smoker. That's the only thing I can think. But they're starting to run away. See, Emerald, like I said, I don't think she's ever been evil. She might have been doing bad things.
Wait, Oscar?
Yeah.
Because I don't necessarily think that they're going to trust Emerald when they get out, but...
No, I don't think they will either.
So some sort of internal off-screen dialogue between
we haven't
Oscar...
seen her fully give up on Cinder either.
So what is that? No, that's not a semblance. What is this from, though?
It could. I don't think it wasn't Oscar. I mean, he definitely blocked it with something.
Oh, he's dust. He has dust here.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yep. So this must be like energy or something. So clearly she wasn't going very hard on him in the very beginning and when she was recruiting him. A little worried. Okay. Then we get to see... So they're right on the landing pads. Yeah. They're not in the front of the whale where the teeth are. They're on the sides where they can get off. And the whale's landed so they can get off. Okay, so... So she's picked up. She's picked up, but she's still, like, on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that scream?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I think she still feels pain.
Yeah, of course.
He's fading. And whatever this is. Okay, so we know this green shield is... we've seen it several times. The first time was during the Volume 3 finale with Cinder versus Ozpin. And this didn't hold out, apparently. So apparently he died after this. And now we have... It looks like electricity. This looks like electricity. Some sort of some sort of something. It's so we know his weapon is called the longest memory or the longest.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
So I think he's been taking like aura and like storing it in there for like big things. So obviously this is a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything in here that we needed? So this is cool. That's cool.
Man, yo, we got a freaking fight. That fight scene, oh dude, it's
But
not even over yet.
with Salem though, a fight scene with Salem. That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's not even over yet, bro. It's going into next week.
This
hopefully.
is such a fast fight too.
Oh, dude, super fast. She makes light work of everybody.
Dude, honestly, okay. Miss Goddess Salem, if you're looking for a new profile picture, got you right here. All right.
Yo,
this scene right here, that scene right there, with that face, perfect profile picture. Unless you want to keep the one you have. Just saying. One of my many commenters and well known in the RWBY Reactors community. So then also,
Every person who
Her again.
she's a really big head here.
Yeah.
But yes. Dude, okay. So she has something, she knows something about Summer. She knows Summer.
Yeah, she knows.
Right? She knows RWBY is her daughter.
Yep.
She now knows Yang is her daughter.
Yep.
Even if not blood related. So maybe that's why she didn't recognize it immediately, because they're not blood related.
Blood related. Yeah, no.
So maybe that's why she didn't catch it. But she does know about she instantly recognized RWBY.
Yeah.
As that's what your mother said to me.
I mean, she looks like her mom.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's like, there's also no silver eyes on Yang. So she has something. I'm telling you. She's done something with Summer. And it's going to be a boss that RWBY's going to have to kill so that she can let her mom rest.
Dude.
That's the only thing I can think of. I cannot think of anything else. Summer is going to become a Grimm. Or if she's already, I think she's already a Grimm. Potentially Kevin. I don't think she is Kevin, though. But it's possible.
Really? Okay. I mean, I can see it happening, but I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So which means if they were going back and forth with, you had the RWBY squad and then you had the Yang squad, right? We still have to go see what's happening with Penny and then the Ironwood is just destroying stuff.
Well, Penny is officially with Team RWBY.
Yes, but she is technologically with Watts.
Yes, true.
So I think maybe we'll get the end of this fight and the next chapter.
I hope so.
It might be the chapter after, depending on how they do it, because we have to see. We still have to see. Penny. I mean, when you introduce items such as, as items that have to be brought together for something grand to happen, right?
Yeah.
When you bring that into a story, you have to show us what happens, right? Yeah. Unless you're just kind of memeing, like when you come up with 4 relics, and when they are brought together, something has to happen. They have to show up. Right. Yeah, when in Dragon Ball, when they introduced the Dragon Balls and they were like, hey, this is what happens. They showed us what happens. Right. Yep. When they went in Naruto, you haven't seen it, but this is for the people watching. But when they were talking about having like these beasts, these 9 beasts, and then there's the Grand Beast, which is the fusion of all 9 of them, you have to show us all 9 of them becoming fused into the 10 one.
Yeah.
When you bring it's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! With the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle, right? Putting it together. I mean, obviously they did that off screen. They did a little backstory way deep in the story, but that's irrelevant. So when you bring things, when you show us a puzzle that does something when it's complete, and you tell us about what would happen if this happens, you have to show us what it does. You can't just show it in a backstory. You have to show the villain at their strongest point. Right? That's how stories work. So we have to see all 4 of the relics, and the only person that can open the relic is Penny. Like I said, I think eventually they're going to get all 4. I think it's going to be heroes that bring all 4. But
Penny is going to. I think Penny is going to obtain it, and then they're going to figure out a way to make her human with it. I 100% agree with that notion.
And as of right now, Penny is asleep. She got knocked out by the Hound.
The Hound.
And the last person probably in her thought would be Nora. So potentially we have a Nora maiden if Penny dies.
Yeah, I think Penny dies.
I don't think so myself, but I definitely can see it happening, especially with how dark this volume is. I wouldn't be. It would not shock me. And then we know there's at least she has 1 more life. Right, she has a +1, but that would mean Pietro would die, and I think he would definitely give up his life to do that. I think in a heartbeat he would give up his life to
revive Penny.
To bring her. Yes, and it may not be instant because it's just his aura. Aura doesn't mean when you don't have aura you die. It just means you're completely vulnerable. So he might get pneumonia or something. I don't know. He might get sick and not be able to handle it. I don't know. Maybe he'll step on a Lego and he'll die. I don't know. I don't know. Because he'll have 0 pain resistance. I mean, he can't use his legs right now anyway, so whatever. But so that has to happen, right? But now we also have Neo. What do you think Neo would ask?
I don't know.
Because does it have to be a verbal rule? Because I'm starting to think of. Because we have conditions, but we have rewritten conditions, such as like with Weiss, right? How for the longest time I thought it was just things that she defeated or killed.
Yeah.
But now with the Nevermore, because I was clearly a Nevermore, that rule was never written that way in the first place. That's just how he thought it was written. So now I'm looking at this lamp, and I'm like, does the word Jin have to physically be said? I mean, that's what it's been stated to be as the rule.
Yeah.
But how did Ozma figure out how to do that, right? I think it was probably some off-screen exposition by the God of Light, probably. Like, find the lamp, that's your info, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because other than that, I doubt he was just saying random things.
Yeah, of course.
He was like, imagine, and it was like, Jin, what?
Yeah.
I don't. But anyway, so she has the lamp, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I were Penny and if I was Penny and I was gonna ask, I would ask, pretty much about Torchwick.
Yeah, well, I was getting ready to say if Neo were to ask, I feel like it would be about Torchwick.
Because she blames RWBY, but she wasn't there, and I think she's extremely intelligent to pretty much be like, I don't know, I didn't see it, but these are what I know. So who knows, she may ask, and then it may do like a little flashback scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in terms of Neo, we may get her for her first voice acting, like outside of small gasps and stuff. Because I said, I think she's mute, but I don't think she's. I think it's voluntary. I don't think it's
Okay. Yeah, I think she actually is mute.
Yeah, I mean, according to the Six Swans fairy tale, which Phoenix Knight has. I watched his theory and I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm in total agreement with it.
Okay.
But what are other options she can do? What else can she do with the lamp? Because she's still we don't, as far as we know, she's still on it. Does she leave? Does she run away with it? Or does she use it there? I mean, no, she took it and ran. She's obviously going to run.
Yeah.
It's a physical illusion on herself. So she's probably able to walk around. If she's able to get into that room, she's able to get out. I mean, at least similarly. So I think easily she's going to be able to get out.
Question is she going to use the lamp or is she bringing it to Cinder? That's the question.
but she doesn't care about Cinder.
Yeah, I know that, but she's obtaining the lamp, and why would she obtain the lamp if she didn't care about, like, you know what I mean? Like, why would she go for the lamp? I feel like that's not her objective, is to kill Ruby, not go for a lamp. Going for the lamp.
I mean, honestly, she might have been present during the entire
Oh, hold on, no. The objective was to get the lamp to give to Cinder to give to Salem.
Yeah.
So why is she getting the lamp by herself? Oh, I don't know, actually.
No, I'm saying like, if she's been invisible here, she could have been invisible other places. So she could have potentially been invisible in the torture chamber. So she knows how to use it completely. Plus, she was there. She was present when it popped up, right?
Yeah.
Or when Jen popped up. So she knows exactly how to work the lamp. She knows exactly how to do it. She may just end up like getting some kid or something. Be like, hey, like, do this. I don't know. But I think it's gonna be something to do with Torchwick, which would be a great reveal for him to actually still be alive. I think that would be actually incredible.
Yeah, I'd be a-okay with that.
Because I don't know, I've already discussed pretty much on the RWBY Reactors Discord, which y'all should join, about how I think Roman's still alive.
Yeah.
And he may not have been the character in the past to be here, because his character definitely doesn't fit now. But imagine what he could potentially become. Characters change. And we've seen this time and time again. I think if they slightly tune his character, then it's possible that he can come back. Now, I don't know, because obviously they've already given his semblance away to someone else. But they might rework him and give him a different semblance.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because he could have awakened his semblance, as far as we know, when he got eaten.
Yeah.
And it could have been, I don't know, like, who knows what it'd be. But it'd be definitely... What if he could just shrink in size? He just, like, shrunk and then just like...
Well, like you said, though, too... Thinks because they gave that one chick his ability that he was supposed to have.
It's true, but we have to think about personality. So, because semblances are based on their personality. So if he were to get a semblance, right, he was all about surviving, lying, stealing, cheating, and survive, right? And then he immediately died, right? Or he died. But we don't know, like, if he was going to get a semblance that was going to unlock based on his personality.
Yeah.
Like, what if it was something like control? Like, what if he's able to, like, manipulate almost? Like
maybe.
Because lie, steal, cheat, and survive, so he's very much like he's on his own. I don't know. I don't know. They have to figure it out. I'm sure they've already figured it out. But Neo has the lamp. Dude, that was probably the biggest... The fight scene was cool, but the biggest twist is Neo with the lamp, for me.
Because I didn't expect that at all.
Like, I predicted Hazel was going to fight. I mean, I predicted almost this entire chapter.
You did pretty good with that, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty spot on. That's really weird that the whole Neo thing happened. I'm really curious now.
Which is slick, because I knew Neo was still on the ship. Or the whale.
Huh. I don't know.
Because didn't I tell you that sending Tyrion and Mercury away would be a fault? This would be the first. This would be the first piece.
Because she has no one there to help her. Cinder is out with Watts. Emerald and Hazel and Neo are the only ones left there out of the bad guys. And both of them have turned, and Neo's gone rogue. So we don't know.
Well, Neo was always a rogue.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like she's off the grid. So,
dude, where is she going? Is she even off yet?
I don't know. Salem now has nobody to turn to.
Because what if she's present during this fight right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
What if she's just sitting on the wall? Like, what if she just followed along Salem.
I don't know. She could have. She very well could have. I don't know, man. I'm excited for next week, though. I can't, dude.
Dude,
Oh,
it's sick. It's sick.
Oh. Only if we didn't have to.
Welcome to being caught up. All right, so we're going to move on. All right. So just as a reminder, this is how we're going to be doing future content. Maybe not RWBY specifically, but there was a bad snowstorm, so we had to do an alternate method. And this is the way we're going to do our future content anyway. But we're going to up his side. I don't think my side necessarily needs upgraded, but we're going to give him a good microphone. And camera not so much necessary. Audio more than picture. But yeah, so if we have a voting thing going on our Patreon. If you wanted to be involved with that, go ahead and check us out on the Patreon. Right now we have 1 vote for Red versus Blue and 1 vote for Dr. Stone. If it's a tie, I will decide what I have to do. Well, we will go from there, or we will decide. Not I, but we will decide. Sorry. And then, well, check us out on Twitch. Just links description below. Join RWBY Reactions Discord. Check Patreon. Do all that stuff. And
all the good stuff.
other than that, we will see you all in the next one.
Deuces.